What's up? Welcome back again to another vlog. It's currently like 4 a.m. I don't know if y'all can see that. Like, you probably can't see it, but it's 4 a.m. and I need to get a shipment out by 12 today because I kind of been procrastinating and I haven't been doing much shipment work. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and work on that shipment and then just give you guys some updates on what's going on so far for in the business. Um, it's currently May, so you guys are going to see the recap come out next month or the beginning of the month. So all these videos that you guys are going to see in this current month now is going to be from last month and everything that I've done to get those numbers. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start working on this shipment. I've already prepped some stuff. I got stuff that some other stuff that I need to prep, but it's only a small amount. And then I can go ahead and start labeling everything, so it shouldn't take that long. I would say it should take about like 2 hours, 30 minutes to get this whole shipment done. So it's 4 right now. I should probably be done by the shipment at like 6. And then I could call in the UPS pickup, and they should be picking this up around like 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. So yeah, let's go ahead and work on some stuff and I'll give you guys some updates on what's going on so far. So actually, here's a big update. So if you watched my past videos, I used to have this massive like L-shaped desk in this corner. I got a new desk here, so it's kind of just a long desk. It's a little simple desk, and I got a new chair. So I have more space to work and put boxes in this little area here. So that's good. I'm not like cramped up. My desk is kind of dirty, so I'm just gonna not show that. But that's one big update. All right, so I got some glass that I need to prep. A lot of kitchen stuff. But I think this shipment should be about, I would say, 150 units. Yeah, it's about 150 units. So isn't too bad. I'm gonna have to work on my bed because my desk is full. So far things are going pretty good in May. The only bad thing is I haven't been really consistent with product research. There's nothing with time. I think it's just I just been slacking. So I'm holding on to a lot of cash right now, which is actually bad because all the cash that I'm holding on to right now is probably I'm gonna feel the effects of it the next month, because since me holding on to cash and not shipping things out is gonna slow down my sales. So currently I got about like $2,000 of cash floating in my bank that needs to be spent so that I can break 10K. Actually break 10K. But I think I should be good though. If I just grind out some product research this week, I should just be able to just blow through all that capital. So far at the time of this recording, I'm up like $300 in profit. That's with current expenses already taken out. With expenses not taken out, I'm up like 500. After I make this shipment, it's probably going to be around $100 for this shipment. So I would say I shoot down to like $200. after this. Actually, maybe the shipment might cost like around 80 or 90. Hopefully I don't get hit with another West Coast shipment. If I get hit with that again, I'm about to take a massive loss. But I think that was only like a rare thing. Because the product that I sent out was pretty big, so that's probably why it had that type of special shipment. So some little updates in May. I've had a couple. Actually, I don't think it's a couple. I've had one intellectual property complaint. It was a counterfeit without a test buy. But the good news is it got removed because I actually don't know how. I guess the person who created the listing fixed it, but I submitted like a buttload of paperwork multiple times. All of them got declined, so I just kept it there. I was just gonna let it stay on the account until it just dropped off, which probably would have happened in like 90 days, I think. But I guess something got fixed and the IP complaint got removed. So now I'm chilling with a healthy account health score. I mean, I was still sitting at a healthy account health score with that complaint on, so that's why I wasn't really bothered much by it. But it was still pretty annoying submitting paperwork in that clearly shows everything that they're asking for, and it kept getting declined. But that's some good news. See what else. I guess some other stuff I've been getting hit with is some listings getting shut down, so I have some stranded inventory. I have a good bit of stuff that I bought too much of, and they're sitting in the warehouses collecting dust, so I'm probably going to be liquidating a couple stuff this month. Hopefully it won't affect me as hard as it did last month. Last month was bad. I lost a good bit of money, and at least I got a good payout from bad inventory. I got about like 5 boxes of these to prep. So this stuff is a glassware set. A glassware set that has about 6 units each. So what I'm doing right now is I'm buying a set and then I'm breaking up all of the products in the sets because they're individually their own product or their own listing. I call these broken bundles. They're actually a pretty good way to make some money. If you ever find if you ever do product research and you find a set of glassware, try looking at other listings that have the same glassware and see if they sell individually. It's a good little strategy to make some, or finding some profitable products. You can also reverse doing that too by buying multiple items and then putting them together to make a bundle. I call those bundling listings. And then whenever stuff that you're removing the bundles, I call that broken bundles. I have a good bit of glass to shipment, so hopefully they don't break on the way to Amazon. Even if they do break, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get reimbursed for it. But with their new reimbursement fees, I might not get the full price for what I pay for these, so that actually might be bad for me. Also, with the broken bundles, it also helps spread your risk out too, because you're spreading your money across, or you're spreading, you have a higher chance to make a sell because you're spreading different products across different listings. So let's say, for example, this current one that I'm prepping right now, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 units in one purchase, but it breaks up into 3 different listings. So if one doesn't sell well and the other ones sell well, you kind of get your money back, and then you have the opportunity to make profit from 2 other different listings. Also, sometimes I have some products where I break the bundles up and I'll make money on one product in the bundle and then lose money on the other one. But the amount of money that I make from the other one is so massive that the loss from the other product doesn't put me in a negative. Alright, so I bought 5 sets of this. Bought 5 sets, broke them up, and it turned them into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Okay, so 5 boxes or 5 sets, and they turned into 25 units. 25 units spread across 3 listings. So also here's another little problem I had to go through in May. So one of my listings that I was actually making a good bit of money from got recently shut down, and I bought about a month's worth of inventory, or a month's worth of like restocking inventory for it, and it got shut down. So now I had about 20 units of dead inventory. But the good news is I found a way on how I can get rid of all that without returning it. Because every time like stuff like that happens, I don't return my products to wherever I buy them from, because that's actually a terrible business practice, which I don't condone, but everybody runs their business differently. I don't really like to do that stuff. I mean, you can if you're that type of person, but what I did was, so I bought 20 units to restock. It's a multi-pack, so I was able to break it all up. So 20 units turned into like 110, 120 units. And currently I'm working on getting rid of that product right now. So it's this item. It's a little glass jar, but yeah, I had 20 boxes of these that I had to break up, which turned it into 120 units. Actually, I don't think it's 120 units. It might be like, I can look up the calculation. So there was 12 in each box. It's a 2-pack. Divide that by 2. Actually, it is, yeah, 120 units. So 20 units turned into 120 units. I will be so screwed if the listing that I'm sending these products in gets shut down, then I'm going to have 120 units stuck in the warehouses. And I'm going to have to take a hit on, to be honest, I don't even know what I'm going to do with all that. Because I already messed up the product by opening it, so it can't even go back to its original form. Yeah, I'll be screwed. If that listing gets shut down, I will be screwed. But hopefully I don't. Hopefully it doesn't get shut down. But if that happens, that would be a $200 loss. Because each one of those products, or each one of those boxes of 12 costs about $11.99. I was selling them for $35. So my buy cost was $11.99, sold at $35. I was profiting about $10 per unit. And they weren't selling like hotcakes, but they were selling pretty good. So getting a $10 profit was nice. So even if I were to lose this $200, I made way more off of this product than that 200. So I guess I'll just eat that loss. I don't plan on eating that loss, but if the worst happens, it'll be a $200 loss. Alright, so it is currently 5:03 now, so it took an hour to prep all that stuff. But I got everything prepped. Now it's time to actually create the shipment, which is probably going to take, I would say, an hour, 30 minutes. A decent amount of stuff to get out. I'm going to go ahead and start moving on the bulk stuff that I need to get. That I need to get labeled. It's going to be a lot of stuff. Let's put this stuff right here. This is actually a pretty risky shipment. Somebody drops one of my boxes. It's a whole lot of inventory that's going to get broken. So I need to pad these boxes up a lot. Alright. There's a boatload of this. 2, 4. Alright, here's 30 units. Oh my. This is like. This is gonna be like fucking 7090. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 60. 3, 4. 5. 10. 20. 4. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 84. So there's 84 units of this. That actually might be good. That might lower the cost. That might lower the average cost that's in the shipping because there's so much of this product. Alright, so I'm shipping in 17 SKUs. Pretty much 17 ASINs. Alright, so there is... One, two, three, four. Four of these. Expiration date. Oh, fuck. Holy. Still got a lot of big items. A lot of big items. 2, 4, 6. Y'all can't see most of the stuff. Okay, crap. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. It's a lot of test units that I'm sending in on this one. Since I have so much products that I sent in that I restocked that didn't need to be like restocked with that amount, I have a lot of products that a lot of tied up money. So with this shipment, I'm trying to send in a good bit of different things. Alright, so this entire shipment is 175 units. I'm going to predict that it's going to be about 55 to 60 cents per unit. %. I've made hundreds of shipments. I'm 100% know the cost. This looks like this will be able to fit. This might be like 9 boxes, to be honest. Good news is I have plenty of foam and bubble wrap to cover to fill the space of the boxes to protect most of this glass stuff, and they're already protected by the bubble wrap that they're wrapped in. So it should be able to withstand a drop. Thank God I got it right. Oh my. This is all the 84 units I had to label. One product, by the way. Alright, so 175 units all labeled. It's 5:44, so it took 44 minutes. Yeah, I should be done with this shipment by like 6:30. 6:30 if I quit getting on my phone. Alright. Alright, let's put bake boxes in here. That should be good for this one box. So we got 2 boxes so far. I gotta go to my garage and get more boxes. Alright, box 2. Let's move this. Alright, I got 3 more of these medium boxes. Should be able to fit all the big stuff into this, and then the rest should be able to be fit into small boxes. Cause I don't like using these too much. They're pretty expensive, so I like to kind of use them less. The green ones are more cheaper. It's all about cutting costs. Trying to make money on the back end, not just the front end. Let me write down what's in here. We got alright, box 3. Yeah, 3 boxes so far. Oh yeah, I gotta write what's in here. 2, 4, 5. Alright, so this is box 4. The rest is going to be small boxes. So I got too much of these. Actually, I might be able to... I'm not too sure. Yeah, I have too much of these small ones. I'm just going to use them all. And it'll be better too, because if I have multiple small ones, there's going to be more of these. I can split up. They'll be able to split up the 80 something units more better. So that might actually help me out. I'm not too sure. I actually might just... Yeah, I could fit 40. It's not too heavy. Go ahead and put some bubble wrap over this. So this is box 5. Gotta fit everything in under 10. I actually should test weigh this real quick before I make more. Alright, 40 units weighs 26.9 pounds. This is perfect. Alright. One box with 40, then there's another 40 in here, so I'll have an extra 4. That is box 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So this whole shipment is going to be like 8 boxes. Alright, so this is going to be 8 boxes. 26.8. A marker. Put 27. $16.10. We're gonna do 17. $18.13. 19 pounds. 26.8, 27. 28.14. We're gonna do 29. $30.12. 31. $24.10. Just making sure these are not the same weight, so I don't get the labels mixed up. All right, so this one is 28.4, but I already have a box that's 29 pounds. I'm gonna round this one up to 30. This is getting sent out on Thursday. All right, what's the image? Oh, it is actually. All right, never mind, I was right. So the entire shipping is $73.06, but with placement fees is $37.72, which brings the total up to $110.78 to ship this entire shipment. Total cost for this entire shipment, $110.78. And there's 175 units, so that is, let's do 110.78 divided by 175. It's 0.63 cents per unit. I was close. I guess like 55 to 60 cents. And this is going to North Carolina. So while these labels print, I'm going to go ahead and set up the UPS pickup, and then we can get the entire cost of everything. All right, so the UPS pickup is going to be $6. So let's do $6 divided by 175. It's like 3 cents. The pickup for the entire shipment is what's 0.034285, so let's do like 4 cents. So 64 plus 0.04. So 68 cents per unit. Yeah. 68 cents per unit. That's the cost of shipping this in plus the UPS pickup. All right, so I just gotta label these or put the stickers on the boxes and set them outside. That's pretty much it for this video, and if you made it this far, thank you for watching like always, and I will see you in the next one.